The Dancing Turtle. Once upon a time, in a quiet forest filled with trees, flowers, and streams, lived a little turtle named Mimo. Mimo wasn't like the other animals in the forest. While the rabbits and squirrels hopped and zipped around the trees, Mimo moved slowly, carefully, and gracefully. But Mimo didn't mind. He had a secret passion that made his heart leap with joy. Mimo loved to dance. Every day, Mimo would find a soft spot in the sun and start swaying gently to the rhythm of the breeze. His slow, graceful movements were like a beautiful story told without words. But the other animals didn't understand. One afternoon, as Mimo twirled around, a group of rabbits hopped by, giggling. "Look at Mimo, he's so slow. He'll never be able to dance like us." They laughed, hopping around him quickly. The laughter stung, and for a moment, Mimo stopped dancing. But he didn't give up. No, Mimo loved dancing too much to stop, just because others didn't understand. Every day he practicing his slow and elegant moves, letting the music of the forest fill his heart. One day, a big announcement came from the heart of the forest. "A dance contest," the animals cried. "Come one, come all, show your best moves." Mimo's eyes sparkled. He had always wanted to join, but he felt unsure. The rabbits were so quick, and the birds could flutter so gracefully in the air. What if his slow dance wasn't enough? But then, something inside Mimo told him, "You're different, and that's what makes you special." With newfound courage, Mimo signed up for the contest, telling himself that even if he didn't win, he would dance with all his heart. The day of the contest arrived. The forest was buzzing with excitement. Mimo watched as the rabbits danced first, hopping in rapid circles with quick, bouncy moves. The audience cheered, and Mimo felt a little nervous. How could he compete with all that speed? Then, it was Mimo's turn. He took a deep breath, his shell shining in the sunlight, and began to move. At first, the other animals giggled, whispering to one another about how slow he was. But Mimo didn't let it bother him. He danced slowly, letting the rhythm of the world guide his steps, turning, swaying, and gliding with such grace that the forest fell silent. With every move, Mimo told a story. His dance wasn't about speed. It was about feeling every moment, every breath. It was the dance of the wind, the trees, and the soft rain. Slowly, the animals stopped laughing. They were mesmerized. Mimo's dance was something they had never seen before, so full of calm and beauty. When the music ended, the forest erupted in applause. Even the rabbits, who had once laughed at Mimo, stood in awe. They had never realized how powerful a slow dance could be. The judges, too, were amazed. They announced that Mimo had won the contest, not because of speed or fancy moves, but because of the beauty and uniqueness of his dance. Mimo smiled, his heart swelling with happiness. But he didn't just feel proud of his victory. He realized something even more important. What made him different was his strength. After the contest, Mimo became an inspiration to all the animals in the forest. The rabbits started to slow down and enjoy the beauty in their own movements. The birds sang songs about the joy of dancing in their own way. And Mimo, he kept dancing, teaching everyone that there's no need to rush through life. Sometimes, the most beautiful things happen when we move at our own pace. And so, the little turtle, who danced slowly, became the most celebrated dancer in the forest. Mimo had learned that being true to yourself and embracing what makes you different is the key to greatness.